Hello. Today Doobie and I are out and we're just gonna hang out and check out the local foraging spot that we have. And we just parked our car. There's this plant. This is a red flowering currant. Although the red flowers are no longer, but the currant berries are. I've never tried it before, so I'm just gonna take a look at it. It's got a pretty woody stem here, and the leaves have 3 lobes, kind of rounded. What else can we tell about it? The stems of the leaves are green here. Kind of got this yellow mottled color too, and then these berries, they come off very easily. Let's see, try and blow some of that dust and spider webs and stuff off. How would I describe that? Not very tasty. You ready to go? Let's go into the forest. We're in the parking lot. I would say it's kind of bitter. Oof, yeah. That's it reminds me of a pear, like a unripe pear, like a really firm pear that is not sweet, and someone put pepper on it. An unripe pear with pepper. That doesn't sound very appealing, and it isn't that appealing, honestly. But it's edible. It's an edible food. Something I haven't tried. So I've tried a new thing today. Well, today we're really, the real mission of today is Lift Doobie Spirits. It's Operation Lift Doobie Spirits. This girl has been really sad. Very low energy. In fact, almost seems depressed. My wife and I are very concerned. She just doesn't have the spunk in her step like she usually does. And it started when I started going out on these really long hikes in the wilderness by myself each week. I would be gone for anywhere from 2 to 4 days every week for the last, I don't know, maybe month or month and a half. And she just got progressively more like lethargic and sad. Here, I'm adjusting the camera. And yeah, when I came back from this one, I was like, uh-oh, what's going on with Doobie? And see, my wife is very busy right now with work stuff, like super busy. So I mean, she can take Doobie out for a walk, but the rest of the time she's not able to spend that much time with Doobie because she's got her work stuff. So when I'm gone, Doobie just doesn't really have much interaction. We don't have another doggy at home. So I think it's because she hasn't been out and about exploring new areas and smelling new things with me. I think that's what's going on, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm bringing her out to the forest, to the mountains, to see if just the novelty of being outside in the forest together, where she can sniff and smell a lot of things, lifts her spirits, and also motivates her to move around and use some energy. So that's the real mission of today, is to lift this girl's spirits. How are you feeling, girl? Are you feeling a little bit better now that we're outside? Or her tail's wagging. That's a good sign. When it's up, that's a good sign. When it's down, that means she's not feeling well. When she's like super happy, it's curled all the way up over her back. So she's not super happy, but she seems pretty happy. We can take this at your pace, okay, girl? Whatever you want to do, we can do it. If you don't feel like going any further, we can turn around. Really totally up to you. And we'll look at some plants along the way if we find anything interesting. Oops. No. She's interested in smelling something. I smell poo. I think that's what she smells too. Something rotting over there. Someone put stuff over there, so come on, girl. I don't know if someone pooed over there or what. Come on, girl. Let's go smell something else. It smells like poop. Yeah. Oh, somehow we ended up in a dead end. Hey girl, we didn't go on the main trail. Here, come on, let's go back this way and we'll go to the main trail. I've never been back this way. I don't even know where we are. Where the heck are we? We took a wrong turn back there. So let's go back and we can get to the main trail. Well, I guess we can take our time going back. She wants to explore. I guess there's no reason to be on the main trail if she's having fun here. Luckily, there's no mosquitoes. Wow, did I just jinx myself? There's something flying around me, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a mosquito. Oh, look at that. She's smiling. Okay. I think we're on the right track. Baby girl, if we want to keep exploring, we got to go to the main trail. This is like a picnic area. Well, the hard thing about being a doggy daddy is that she can't speak English, so she can't tell me exactly what's bothering her. Even if I ask her, it's a little tough. I hope she feels better. You think this way? Yeah, we can check out this way. Well, if this doesn't work, I'm probably gonna call the vet. But I think it'll work. I tried even giving her some yummy foods that are. We tried even giving her different kibble, but also like cooking some. I cooked some fish for her, and she ate all of it. But then she's still kind of low energy, and yeah, just seems kind of sad. Seems sad. That's really what I think is going on. I think she is sad, and that makes me sad. So I want to make sure she's happy. She feels better. Feels happy about being alive. Well, we are walking through the forest. Let's see if we can identify some plants. There is salmonberry. I think that's salmonberry, but the berries are off already. We already passed that time. There's sword fern. That is an emergency food. Here is huckleberry, not fruited yet. Interesting. It is, or maybe it already did. Shoot, I must have missed it. I haven't been here in a little bit. Ah, there's one. Tiny one. Maybe I'm a little early. And salal. This one has yummy. No, those are spider baby pods. No. Those are flower. Those are the flowers that have fallen off. They're just hanging out in the spider web. But the berries for this are coming out right here. They're not ready to eat yet. They'll be dark black. Those are actually pretty yummy. They're like a very cinnamony blueberry pie. Yeah, that's yummy. Well, she's interested in smelling some doggies pee. She's got some interest. Depression is a real thing. When people are depressed, they're sad, they lose motivation. They can either lose weight or gain a lot of weight. Just have very little motivation to do stuff. It's hard to get pleasure out of doing the things that used to bring you pleasure. You can be exceedingly guilty on yourself and hard on yourself. And withdrawal from a lot of things. So yeah, depression is no fun, and I just want to help Doobie out if she's feeling depressed. I think best things for experience if you're in a rut, you're feeling depressed, is just get outside. Honestly, get some sunlight, smell some fresh air, move your body, spend time with people you care about, even though you may not want to. Do something different. Whatever your routine was making you depressed, so do something different. Those are the things. So that's what I'm trying with Doobie. Make sure you eat healthy. She's been eating pretty healthy, but she's still depressed.
I don't think we have until around now.
How you doing, girl? You feeling all right? You want to keep going? Yeah? You feel okay? Okay, we can keep going. We can go for as long as you want. You want to turn around? That's cool too. Ooh, here's an interesting plant. This looks like something I recently learned about. Like in the chicory family, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna take out. Sorry, girl. Just do this real quick and take out my plant ID, the Picture This app, and we're gonna see what this plant is. What is this plant? Bitter dock. Broadleaf dock. Toxic in specific cases. The leaves of bitter dock contain oxalic acid and may be potentially toxic if consumed in large quantities. The milky sap of the plant can also cause a mild skin rash when contact occurs. Well, oxalic acid is not a problem in small quantities. Well, there's two different plants here. Oh, hey, look, baby girl. This is the baby girl. You like this plant? You ate this plant last time. This is the common plantain. I'm gonna just double check. I actually wanted to try some. I don't think I'll try bitter dock because it sounds bitter. But this one is common plantain. Yep, common plantain. Now she found it a couple days ago. Little girl, do you remember eating this? This one. Remember eating this one? You were eating the seeds. This one is edible. Alright, plant. Sorry, I'm gonna take some of your seeds and just taste what they taste like. Alright. Common plantain seeds. Doobie was eating this the other day. They are chewy. They're actually, the consistency is really nice. It reminds me of Cheerios. Not the Honey Nut Cheerios, just the plain Cheerios. Alright, hey, we're gonna take one leaf. No, these, ow! That's stuck by one of the other plants. This one has rays in the leaf. You see it starts in the stem and it comes out, and there's 4 sections. The 4th one's very tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side. But we're gonna take a small leaf. Thanks, plant. Hi. Oh, sorry, girl. Oh, you okay? Alright, so let's. Actually, I'm gonna offer some to Doobie. Baby girl, do you want to try this leaf? It's plantain. Or you liked the seed pods last time. You want to try some seed pods? I'm gonna take some. Here's some seed pods. Hey, you ate this last time. Do you want some? No. She doesn't want any. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Wanna keep walking? Come on. Alright, we're gonna try common plantain leaf. It tastes alright. It's very green. Very much like a I got bit by a mosquito. Darn it. Shoot. Yeah. That's alright. No, the seeds are, I would say, more pleasant. The seeds don't have a bitterness, they almost have a graininess to them. Well, I guess grains are seeds of grass plants. It does remind me of the plain Cheerios in its flavor. And it's got a nice texture to chew. I've been learning more about. Oh, that mosquito got me. I am learning. Oh, I learned about mosquitoes. Only the females bite, not the males. The males, they suck fluid from the plants, but the females suck blood so they can give it to their eggs, and then they go lay the eggs to make babies. The reason why I have been spending so much time learning about these plants like bitter dock, common plantain, all these berries, is because I really feel like most of us are stuck in this system that oh, that was a fly, not a mosquito. I thought it was a mosquito. I feel like most of us are stuck. I mean, all of us, except for maybe some indigenous tribes out in like remote islands somewhere. We're all stuck in this system that is this industrial system that is really highly destructive. It's extracting all the energy out from the earth. For what reason? You know, to grow lots of food to make more humans, and to make a few of those humans very wealthy. Now, what does that even mean? What does it even mean to be wealthy? Well, in this culture, being wealthy materially is what that means. But I think there's a lot of different kinds of wealth. There's emotional wealth, there's social wealth, there's spiritual wealth, psychological wealth. There's wealth of knowledge. There's all kinds of wealth, but there's only one wealth that some people want in this culture, and that's material wealth, money and things. I think that's also power, wealth of power, to control other living things. And unfortunately, I think the majority of us are involuntarily stuck in this system in order to survive. We have a dog coming down the path here. So I'm gonna be very careful so that Doobie does not provoke that doggy into a fight. So I'm just keeping an eye out. Doobie is very aggressive with dogs. Yeah, I feel like we're stuck. If we want to keep eating, and which means living, we gotta eat to live. If we want to be able to buy food in the system, you gotta work. You gotta work. It's like that Britney song. You gotta work, B. Except she doesn't say B. You want that Maserati? You gotta work, B. Well, even if you don't want that Maserati, you gotta work if you want food in this system. Hey girl, there's a doggy coming. Come on, let's come over here. Let's come over here. Come over here. Let's let the doggy pass. I'll keep you safe. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Here's her reaction. No, you're fine. You're fine. See? Good girl. You're a good girl. Everything's fine. Oh, I see. I see a berry. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Little tiny one. This is a trailing blackberry. It's such a pretty color. Let's see what it tastes like. Tart, but yummy. Tart and sweet. Ooh. Ah, that's so sour. It's like a there's a candy that I used to eat as a kid. It's called Warheads, sour Warheads. It's that sour, but it's sweet too. It was yummy. It was like a candy. I really like eating trailing blackberry. It's the native blackberry here. It's like eating a gummy. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go left or right? You can go that way, or you go this way. You choose. Or we can turn around too. I'm gonna go left. Okay. Well, here's the mosquito welt coming up here. Well, what I was saying is that I think majority of us are stuck involuntarily in this system because we need food. Now here is the best berry, in my opinion. It's not quite ready yet. This one might be. This one might be here. No, shoot. Oh, kind of. No, it's a little bit. It's a very fragile berry, so it's not quite ready. Almost. What is that one? That's called thimbleberry. It's got a nice red color. What do you want to do? You want to keep going? Did you have enough fun? You want to keep exploring? We can go as far as you want. I can carry you back. That's usually our deal, for better or for worse. She likes me to carry her going back. I don't know how we started doing that, but that's just what happened over time. It's kind of an agreement that we came to. Well, the reason why I am talking about this, although I keep getting distracted because there's so many cool things like the slug. The slugs can retract their eyeballs. They have 4. Those one's eyeballs are moving around. It's so weird. Let me see if I can get closer. Get closer. Check this out. One eyeball's way out there. The others are retracted in. Okay, want to keep going? Okay, let's keep going. Alright, I keep getting distracted, but I'm going to finish this thought. This thought is that we are all kind of involuntarily part of this system that's very destructive, and even if we know it's very destructive and we don't want to be part of it, we're still part of it because we need to eat. Hello. We need to eat to survive. So even if you don't want to be part of it, if you want to just stay alive, you gotta keep being part of it. You gotta work in some fashion to keep eating. Well, and to have shelter and all this other stuff. Well, I think that a big way to be partially liberated from this system is to know what kind of food is available in the wild that you can eat. If you can even just like partially offset some of the calories that you eat, there's some energy and fiber and all the other nutrients, the food, if you can partially offset the food that you eat with wild foods that are free, you can just walk into the forest and eat some, like I am right now. I'm not eating a lot, but right now I'm still in the learning stage where I'm like trying different foods, but like, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this, and I think I'll get pretty good at it, where at certain times, certain seasons, like summertime and fall, I'll be able to probably eat a good amount of calories just from the forest for free. Of course, you gotta look up the regulations of where you are and whether you're allowed to do that. Some places you're not allowed to do that. So you gotta make sure it's still legal in this system. But if you can, and if it is legal, and you do it in a reasonable way where you're not like killing a bunch, like a whole swath of plants, I think that actually provides a lot of liberation from this system, where you can rely on it less. Now, people know how to grow their own food. I think that's a good way to do it too. Now that does require land or potting soil. It requires fertilizer, which is made by fossil fuels these days, unless you put your own poo in there, or your unless you have a composter, I guess you could do it. So growing your own food is a little bit it's a little bit tricky, because I mean a lot of people don't have the skills to do it, or they don't have the space, or you might not have this be able to afford the supplies like fertilizer. You gotta cut down trees to do agriculture. Whereas if you know wild foods, you don't have to cut down any trees. In fact, you need the trees to have this healthy forest floor with all these different foods. So that's why I spend so much time thinking about this, because I think this is the way to be, partially at least, liberated from the system. Being able to find your own food, where you didn't have to grow it, you just have to find it and gather it. It's the hunting, it's the gathering part of the hunter-gatherer. Well, I'm not going to be able to, at least right now, not going to be able to get all my calories from doing this, but maybe I'll get to a point where I can, at least for parts of the year, I can get a significant chunk from being out here for free. I think that's liberating. That's why I spend time on this channel, sharing what I'm learning, and like just reading at home and coming out here. Let's see, how are you feeling, baby girl? Well, she's been going for probably a mile now. Not sure, maybe it's less than a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile. That's pretty good for her. She usually goes about a mile. This is a pretty area with just a bunch of sword ferns. That common plantain that I tried, that Doobie actually found the other day, is very common. I mean, it's called common, but it's very common in urban areas because it's found in disturbed areas. So we found that on the side of the path, because it's the path, it's a disturbed area. Like if you look around here, I don't see any common plantain. In fact, I was surprised to see it here in the forest, but it was there. And I got to try it for the first time. I didn't even know we had it here, but we do. So that's pretty cool. Cheerios. The seeds taste like Cheerios. The plain one, not the sweet one. There is, in the video, the long one I made, the 2-hour one where I was hiking on a volcano, I saw a mushroom that apparently is very yummy. Very, very yummy. I'm contemplating going back and getting it, if it's still there even. Someone might have gone and taken it home and cooked it and eaten it. But it was kind of far out in the mountains. So, it might still be there. But I don't know if it's even still good. I don't know. It's been 3 or 4 days, so I don't know if it maybe is filled with worms now. I did pick a mushroom once and it was filled with worms, and it startled me. And it's far away, it's a long drive. So, but apparently it's very yummy and rare to find. So I'm contemplating making the trek back out there. I also left a bicycle chain out there, so I could get 2 things done by making the trip out there. But I'm thinking about it. I might do it. I was thinking about bringing this girl with me, but it kind of depends on how she does with this hike, because I don't want to stress her out if she's sick. If she's sick, she needs rest. if she's just sad and depressed because I've been gone, well then maybe taking her on a long road trip will do her good. What do you see, girl? You see anything? She's looking at something, but I don't know what she's looking at. Some people say dogs can see ghosts. No, I don't know. Maybe they can. Or what are ghosts? Are ghosts real? I don't know. There's a lot of things that, like, the former me would have been like, psh, ghosts, come on. But like, as I get older, I'm like, you know, there's a lot of things that people just don't know. And so I'm not as quick to dismiss things like that. What you want to do? What you looking at? Well, I don't want to go there. If you don't want to go there, let's turn around. Come on. Hey, let's turn around. You want to go home? You want to keep exploring, or do you want to go home? Totally up to you. Do you want me to carry you? Well, the battery ran out. We didn't get attacked by a ghost. We're still here. Let's see, what are we talking about? Well, I'm gonna just keep going until this doggy says she wants to be carried. So she's still going. So we're gonna keep going. I think it'd be pretty cool to take her on that trail. I mean, of course, not doing the really long portion that I did. I looked up on the map where that mushroom is, and I think I could get there pretty quickly and get back to the car and drive back home. It would take all day, but it might be worth it to try a very rare mushroom that apparently tastes very good. I'd have to get a very close look at it too, because I'm like 99% sure that it's that, but I'm not 100%, so I have to. Hey, look, here's a big common plantain leaf with the seed pod. Wow, that's huge. You could make you could do a lot with that. You can make a big salad. You can make like a wrap, a plantain wrap, common plantain wrap. Go ahead, girl. You can go first. You can like make lettuce wraps, or you can make a plantain wrap out of that giant leaf. Slowly learning more about the plants that surround us, the foods that surround us. I mean, apparently this thing called Stinky Herb Robert is pretty good for herbal medicine. I don't know exactly what they use it for, but there's a whole bunch all over the place here. There's some red one. It's like a whole field of it right here, but I don't think that's food. I think that's more medicine. I should look up what it's good for, because there's a whole bunch of it here. Well, the mosquitoes are getting a little bit more prevalent as we go along. Ah! Went in my ear hole. she's looking at me concerned. Well, she was. Girl, let's go a little bit more and then we're gonna turn around. I don't want to get accosted by a bunch of mosquitoes. I didn't bring my mosquito plan of double long sleeve shirts with hoodies because I didn't think there would be mosquitoes here. My nemesis, those little flying monsters. They're not that bad, although they can be bad. They can be infuriating. Gosh, never been down this trail before. I wonder where it goes. I've been on this trail area, but I've never been down this path. I wonder if this loops back around. It kind of feels like we're looping back around, but I haven't been this way. Well, those are my thoughts about why foraging is important. I think it provides a way to be liberated from this destructive system. At least in a small way. Let's evaluate how Operation Lift Doobie Spirits is going. What do you think? I think she seems pretty happy to be outside. She's keeping up with me. Well, that doesn't really fully liberate you because you gotta have a place to live. You gotta have property in order to survive in this way of life. You have to have energy to do things. Energy, I'm not talking about your body's energy. I'm talking about energy to power your home or transportation or the work that you do. I was reading an article. I'm just checking on how baby girl's doing. I was reading an article about, actually a couple articles about demographic changes, population numbers, and depopulation or degrowth and overpopulation, all those things. And I've talked about it a couple times on this channel. It seems to elicit pretty strong responses from people. It's a touchy subject. Well, I was reading some articles about whether the fertility crisis is a crisis. Is it a crisis for countries to have shrinking populations? And what is meant by saying it is a crisis? That sounds like another video. I'm gonna save that one for later, because that one's a juicy one. Oh yeah, that's a juicy one. I think she just tugged on the leash. That usually tells me that she wants to slow down or be carried home. She looks pretty good. Tail's up still. She's very engaged in her environment. She's very interested in something that's some scent near this sword fern. Possibly another animal was here. Hey girl, I'll carry you home, okay? Just give me a sec. Put the camera down. Break out the doggy sling. Yeah, she's positioning herself to be carried. She's ready. I brought my foraging books in here. I got a mushroom identification book and a leafy greens and berries foraging book. I've been reading them slowly at home. It's kind of hard to like just read them when you're not actually seeing the plant. It's hard. It's hard to like be like, okay, what's important about this? But it is important. Let's see, did I do this right? Well, if anyone's interested in what this is, it's from Walking Palm. It's a really good doggy sling for small dogs. Doobie is, oops, I gotta put my backpack on first. Doobie's only 12 pounds. So this is probably the upper limit for, she's probably the upper limit for like what would work well with the size of dog that will work well with this sling. All right, girl, here we go. Get your butt in the sling, in the Walking Palm sling. She likes to have one paw in and one paw out, and then rest the sling on her chest. You good? All right, here we are, going home. I'll save that depopulation crisis talk thing for some other time, or maybe I don't even want to talk about it. I'll think about it. That sounds like more of a topic of the prior videos that I spent a lot of time. I don't even know if I don't think I want to talk about it. I think I'd rather just talk about plants and being alive. Well, I might change my mind, or I might not. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow or tonight? I might go find that mushroom tomorrow. Who knows? Or with or without Doobie, I'll probably bring her with me. It kind of depends on if she's feeling well. I gotta make sure my doggy's okay first. That's the number one thing. Yeah. All right. Bye.